Hello and welcome to this podcast. Here are the headlines. Somalia in crisis? Prince Philip has passed away. Qatar Airways? And a fight at Mogadishu airport. Somalia is on the brink of a second civil war, but how did it come about? You will see in this report. The return of civil war now seems a possible reality, but how comes this peaceful electoral argument turned into a brawl? On April 12, 2021, former President Mohamed Farmajo extended his term for another 2 years. He said the country was necessary to run the first one-person vote elections in 54 years. This was approved by the lower house, but not all representatives were present. The MPs opposed to this proposal were not allowed into the parliament building, which made it easy for Farmajo to extend his term. After proposal, leaders of Puntland and Jubaland went back to Kismayo and Gaddawa because there would no be elections. After this, more and more people started to resist in Mogadishu, even in Villa Somalia. On Sunday 25, 2021, at around 9 p.m. UK time, many people got scared. Troops and militias loyal to the former President Mohamed Farmajo and majority of the SNA, police and militias loyal to the opposition clashed in northern Mogadishu. Farmajo militias disrupted a peaceful protest against his regime in Yaxshi district in northern Mogadishu. They murdered civilians and they started to attack them. Fierce fighting was in the sight of many government installations in the neighborhoods of Yaxshi, Horan and Wabihele. The next day, on Monday, April 26, many people fled in areas where there is heavy fighting, mainly to Afgoy and Balad. Regional states like Galmudug and Hisabella and Southwest State has rejected the term extension, which is very special as these three administrations are deeply loyal to Villa Somalia. Prime Minister Mohamed Hussein Roble has also rejected the term extension, which is a blow to Farmajo. On Tuesday, April 27, 2021, Farmajo told Somali National Television that he rejected the term and says he wants to go back to the negotiation table. But many leaders no longer trust him and Puntland boycotted Farmajo's announcement. Many people agree that if Farmajo will not resign, that the civil war can come back to Somalia and that Somalia will be forever be divided between the clans trying to get their own territorium. Prince Philip passed away. He turned 99 years old. We Dallo News wishes Queen Elizabeth II and her family get well soon. Flying. It seems almost impossible, but the experiment turns out the light away. Qatar Airways was the first airline company to have only people fully vaccinated with the COVID-19 vaccine. Many came by invitation, including YouTuber Sam Chow. Until now you could only fly with a negative corona test. But if the vaccinated flights are imported by Qatar Airways, the crew will not be able to wear protective suits, only a face mask and possibly gloves. as immunity has not yet been achieved, as only 32% of the world's population has been vaccinated with the corona vaccine. Many people see this experiment as a sign of freedom and the return of normal aviation that suffered a lot thanks to COVID-19. This month they were fighting at Aden Abdullah Airport in Mogadishu. Members of the National Intelligence Security Agency, or NISA, have attacked the airport and continue to harass people. See here. Emirates Airline of the UAE also experiment with fully vaccinated people. This time, all people living in the UAE are fully vaccinated were allowed to enter the plane. Somaliland President Musa Bihi Abdi accused Mohamed Farmajo of endangering the stability of Somalia. He said that Farmajo must resign immediately. And Djibouti chose Guella for the 5th time. Many people are angry and think that Guella will stay in power forever, as Djibouti has only had 2 presidents. In Northern Somalia it will be 28 degrees and in the south it will be 32 degrees. This was Dallo news for this month. Next month we will be back with maybe something new. Have a nice day.